Hi, this is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43, and today we're going to be doing a weighted workout. So you're going to need a mat, water, and 2 weights. And so get those things ready, and we'll warm up in a minute. All right, so let's get started. We're going to start with our warm-up. We have a 5-minute warm-up. All right, so we're just going to start with reverse lunges and taking that foot back and bringing the arms up into a bicep curl. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do multi-functional movements. So doing arms and legs at the same time. And then we're going to do a 1 or 2 minute ab blast in between our rounds of exercises. So we'll do 9 minutes for our workout, and then we'll do a 2 minute ab blast. 9 minutes of workout, 2 minutes of ab blast, and then one more 9 minutes of workout and 2 minutes of ab blast, and then we'll do our 5-minute cool down. All right, so that's what you have to look forward to for this set of exercises. All right, so stay low. We're just going to walk across and walk across. So trying to go the length of your mat. If you're wondering how far to go, just back and forth, staying low, not coming up. We're only going for 30 seconds here. Good, just taking side steps. Kind of going wide here. You can go shorter if you want to. Okay, so I'm just going to take one leg out to the side. Not really a side lunge, just a step out to the side. Swinging the arms. Good. That's it. So we're going to work every part of the body that we can think of while we're doing this workout. So get ready. Okay, so now we're going to do the other side. Tap out to the side. Not really a squat, not really a lunge. Just a nice reach with that leg. Good. Taking it across. And we're going to do alternating curtsies next. Okay, so alternating curtsies. Go across. Nice job. So really think about how far across you can go. So sometimes you're pretty timid when you go across and you do these little tiny things, which if you need to, that's great. Think about what your hips are telling you, what your knees are telling you. Okay, arms bent. So some of our movements have a lot of shoulder in them. So you might want to make sure that you have a lighter set of weights. And then some of the stuff you might want heavier weights for. But because we're doing total body, I want you to really think about the weights that you have. You know, you might end up doing one move with one set of weights, one move with another set of weights. This is one of those workouts where one size doesn't always fit all, just depends on how you feel. I actually went down in weights because I know our second set that we're going to do, big shoulder moves in all of that. And I know it's going to make me sore because we go through them 3 times. And it's all shoulders when we do them. So I want to be able to lift my arms up tomorrow and be able to do another workout. And I teach yoga, so I'll be going down into planks and, down dogs and stuff. It takes a lot of upper body work and trying to do handstands and whatnot. So I want to be able to do that tomorrow morning. So, it just depends on what you feel like being able to do the next day. But you can slow every movement down and do a heavier weight too. So if you're really trying to transform that body, slow it down. It doesn't mean you're going to get less of a cardio workout. In fact, you'll get just as much, because if you use a heavier weight, your heart's going to work just as hard. You'll just have a slower movement, but you just still have to work. All right, so I'm going to redo my timer. Let's see if I can get it to reset. Ooh, sorry. There we go. With those yawns, I was talking too much. Okay, I'm going to go 15 seconds of rest, 45 seconds of work. And we're going to go for 9 rounds, because we have 3 exercises that we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to grab the weights. So the first set's kind of a warm-up set, so it's not real hard. So we're going to take a nice big stance, because we're going to do a squat to an upright row. So like I said, you can use heavier weights or lighter weights. I have lighter weights right now. So this is shoulders and back, and inner thigh and quads. Come up, squeeze the thighs, okay? And squeeze the tush. Try to have strong wrists. Don't do this limp wrist thing. Do you see this? Yeah, let's not do that. Let's try to have strong wrists, strong hands, while you're going down and up. Think, I'm going to bend those knees, following the toes, and go down and up. Bringing the weights up to my shoulder blades. Elbows are up. Okay, so it's not this. Okay, I need those elbows to be up. Okay, we're going to put one weight down. I'm going to take my left leg back and my left arm back, okay, into a reverse lunge. So I'm going to swing it. So I'm going to swing back, bring it up, bring it to overhead press. Back, overhead press. Good. So, you know, when I do moves like this, you can say, you know, could I do a heavier weight when we do something like this? Because that swing's not so hard. But then you get into that overhead press, and it's 45 seconds worth. You know, do you need a heavier weight for that or not? But remember, we're doing 3 rounds, and we're going to do 3 rounds on the right side. We're not going to do it once or twice, because hey, guess what? We're going to do it on the other side. So that's why our nice little warm-up set, we're going to take it to both sides. So that's all 3 of our moves, is that big squat with the 2 sides of this reverse lunge and the overhead press. Good job. And we take it up. Nice. So make sure you stand up nice and tall, and you want to get that leg back. So my weight is in the front leg. I'm not leaning back with the reverse lunge. I am stretching through the calf by pressing my heel down with my toe, or you can just do a little toe tap, just depends on how balanced you are as you're swinging that arm. But you're getting your tricep and your bicep when you're doing all this. Okay, picking up the other weight, wide legs. Okay, so now we're starting right over. This is nice. Round 2, okay? Good. So now you know what you're doing. So are you going to use a heavier weight? But if you use a heavier weight and you find that you're not holding your weights correctly and you're dangling the weight, you're bending that wrist, then you need to go down in weight. You know, weights come in weird increments. There's, you know, the 5 pound, then it goes to 8, then it goes to 10. Unless you can find the 6 and the 7, which is really cool to be able to find those. It's not always easy, but you can. And then you can go up in 1 pound increments. you're strong enough to control that weight. And that would be the way to go. It's just going up by that 1 pound at a time when your wrists are strong enough, because you got to work all those muscles, not just, oops, your bigger muscles, okay? So you're thinking, well, my legs and my shoulder can handle that weight. Why can't I use that heavy weight? Well, if your wrists aren't ready for it, then you need to not do that, because then you're going to cause injury in your forearm. And nothing's worse than having to get, your elbows worked on, or, carpal tunnel, or any of those other things that you can get from improper form when you're doing an exercise. So something to think about. You could probably maybe get a wrist weight to add half a pound or a pound on when you're doing this too, to help, as long as it doesn't sling around on the arm. You need to make sure that fits properly. So that's always good. Something else that is good if you don't have a heavier weight, or your wrists aren't ready for a heavier weight, is to get yourself a vest, a weighted vest. Start light, find yourself a 4 or 6 pound weighted vest, and then wear that while you work out, and that will make your workout a lot harder. You're thinking, oh, that's not very much weight. Trust me, it's a lot more weight than you think it is. When you put that on, you're thinking, wow, I didn't realize it was that much weight. But it's fun to do. And then when you go for a walk, if your back can handle the weight, then it's fun to wear it when you walk. You just have to make sure you really watch your posture. You might start with only wearing it for, 10 minutes, and then work your way up, so that you make sure that your hips, your waistline, and your back can all handle the weight that you have. I have a little one that he can't add weight to. It just weighs a certain amount, but it's nice and snug, and it doesn't bounce on me. And it's adjustable so that I can snug it down really well. All right, we're on our last set here. So I do like it for that reason. Okay, so reverse lunge with that nice swingy arm. So I do like these. These are a lot of fun. And I like multi-moves, because when you're in unless you have the luxury of going to the gym every single day, and you have machines and lots of free weights, and you have a trainer that can work with you on building a program, and you have a plan. You have a plan on what your body is going to look like and what you're working towards. Then doing multifunctional movements is the way to go. It's going to work everything. We're working our waistline, we're working our lower body, upper body, cardio, all of that. I like to do things without jumping when possible, because, I'm old. I do some jumping every now and then, but I try to protect my knees as much as possible. And doing weightlifting like this helps my bones just as much as any plyometric moves would do. I jump rope once in a while. I do different other plyo moves. I do roll around on the ground. Make sure I can always get up. All right, round one. Okay, so now I need to change this real quick, if it will let me. And we're gonna do 2 minutes, so I need to change this. And it's only a 2-minute workout, okay? So we're gonna do 30 seconds of each move. And I know this is a lot of me working on my timer. Get yourself a drink of water. Okay, and let's do this one standing, okay? We might get on the ground, we might not, but I have my mat just in case. So 2 minutes. Okay, up we go, across. Now I want you to make this big. I want you to rotate. I want you to get the knee up as best you can. We're only doing it for 30 seconds. It's only 2 minutes. This is only a 2-minute workout. So we have to make sure we get the biggest bang for our buck during that 2 minutes. So we start with this warm-up. Then we're gonna go knee and toe. We're gonna stay on that side, okay? And then of course we'll do the other side next. Knee and then toe. Knee, ooh, feeling it. Ooh, round the back a little bit. If you're feeling it in that hip flexor, make sure you're curving it in. Get that crunch in there. Don't try to stand up too straight. You gotta get the crunch in there. Okay, we're doing the other side. And crunch. Down and crunch. Good. Like it. We're almost done. We have one more move after this. Okay, we're gonna bring those legs all the way out to a wide, and then we're gonna try to go side to side. Can you get down low enough that your elbow touches your thigh? We're just about done here. This is all we're doing for our 2-minute ab blast. Keep going, side to side. That's it. Almost there. Okay, quick, wasn't it? Okay, so we're gonna get that drink of water. Again, if you need it, I do. Wish that beeper wouldn't beep for so darn long. I gotta put this back on in case I knock it over and send it across the room. Alrighty, so I'm gonna take it back to 15 seconds of rest and then 45 seconds of work. Come on. And then 9 minutes. Alrighty, so we're gonna do round 2 now. Alrighty, so this was the one that you're gonna use a heck of a lot of shoulder on. So be prepared. Okay, so we're gonna do a squat with a rotation coming up front. So this is the reason why I got lower weights, was for this workout. Okay, so 15 seconds rest. So we're gonna do a squat. So don't get those legs too wide because you wanna be able to drop down into a squat. And then we're gonna do a rotation. We're gonna meet in front of the chest. Okay, so we go down, meet, and come up. There you go, meet. That's good. That's 3, 4, I don't know why I'm counting. We don't need to count. And let's just keep going, that's it. Are you squeezing the tush when you come up? Squeeze that tush. Whew. Get down nice and low with that squat. I'll be really glad when all of these are over, because these are going to be tough ones. So have it in the middle, not at the end. So that's kind of good. The last ones are kind of fun. These are going to work us good though. Oh, okay, so our next one is going to be a squat with the side rotation. So we're just going to Bring them up to our chest when we squat, and then we're gonna rotate and punch. So we squat and punch, squat and punch. So this one's not too bad. Good. Squat and punch. Now make sure you're actually getting down enough into that squat. You feel it in those quads. Good. Come up. It's kind of hard to squeeze because we move so fast to that rotation, but we're getting it in there just a little. Squeeze, rotate. Good. So the next exercise, kind of a funky one. Okay, we're going to, we're doing the side lunge. Never mind. It must be in the next one that we're doing the other funky one. Okay, so we're gonna do a side lunge. Okay, so we do a side lunge, come up, do around the world. Good. Side lunge, come up, around the world. So this one's not too bad. Side lunge, up, around the world. Side lunge, up, around the world. But it's big on the shoulders. So I guess I thought I should stick something that's not a squat in here. Up, around the world. Good. So now notice I have palms towards you all the way around that circle. Then I flip them and come down. Flip them around the world. Good. Flip them. Oh, okay. All done. So we're going to start all over again. So we're going to squat, and we're going to bring them around to the chest while we're down, which is always a trick. Here we go. So I kind of bring the chest out a little bit. Bring those weights to my hips. So I breathe in as I go down, breathe out as I stand back up. That's the easiest way for me. Good job. A few more. Almost time. All right. Okay, going to our squat with our punch rotation. Gonna bring those weights up to the shoulders when we squat. So we're ready to rotate and punch. So we squat, up, rotate and punch. Good, squat, rotate and punch. So, what we're trying to do with all these multifunctional workouts is not be a super speed demon. We're trying to think about our form. Can we get lower? Can we rotate all the way around? Lifting that heel. Can we sink into that squat? So you're not that worried about reps so much as form. Form first. Then you can add weight or speed, okay? Down, flip, around, back down, flip, down, up, flip, around, back down, flip, down, up, flip, around, back down, flip, down, in, flip, around, back in, flip, down, in, flip, around, back down, flip, down, in, flip, around, back down, flip. So, making sure you go around, do those flips. Okay, so one more set, okay? Bringing those weights to the side. Gonna start at the hips. Okay, so my palms are facing you. You get that squat and around. Getting nice and low. Weights in front. If you're way down here, are your weights too heavy? Do you need to get lighter weights? We're working that back and those shoulders. We're working those quads. Are you squeezing when you come up? Are you giving yourself that little second to get that? Are you breathing? All of these things make a difference on how your body's going to respond to your exercises. Okay? Okay, so I'm here. I'm going to bring those weights up to my shoulders when the time comes. Okay? Here we go. Up, squat, up, rotate, down, up, rotate. So, my punch is probably throat high because my weight, I can handle that. If it was heavier, it'd probably be more chest high, but it's going straight out from my shoulder. It's not going way down here because my weight's not too heavy. Where's your weight going? Can your shoulder handle that punch? Can your elbow and your wrist handle that punch? All right, last one. So side lunge up to around the world. So we start the weights in front. Gonna take a nice side lunge. Here we go, side lunge, up, flip, around the world. Flip. I have to admit that this is one that I wish I had a little bit heavier weight on because I really like the around the world and I like the way it feels when I have heavy weight and I go up like that. I can really feel it working the shoulders and the upper back, but I'm also really warmed up right now. So tomorrow, I might feel differently about that. Okay, so we're gonna put the weights down. Quick drink. Okay, readjusting for our 2-minute ab blast. So back to 30 seconds. And back to 2 minutes. Alrighty, sorry. Just a little sweat on that. Alrighty, are you ready? Okay, standing up. We're gonna stand up, but just stand up, feels good. And we're gonna bring elbow out. So one elbow, one knee to the side. Now make sure you're rolling in. You're getting that little bend there. You're not just bringing the knee up, you're crunching down with that elbow. That's it. Little tap. Okay, guess what? We're doing the other side. Other arms out for balance. Always need that balance. Good. This side never goes as fast. Just not made that way. Whew. Good job. Okay, so we're gonna bring it up. That's right. Just side to side, arms up, like you're really pushing down. Arc that back, then roll in. I don't know if you can see that. I'm kind of crunching as I come down. Arch, crunch, arch, crunch. Got that? Just a little crunch from side to side. Good. All right, so we're going to take it back and up. Trading sides, backing up. Trade sides, backing up. Trade sides. Get those arms up there, up. Let's do 2. And that's it. Perfect. All right. Shake it out. So get yourself a drink of water if you need it. Okay, and we're going to go back one last round. All right, so I'm going to take it back down to 15 seconds. And 45 seconds of work. And back to 9 rounds. All right, so our last set of exercises, all right? So we're gonna swing both arms this time. So, and then bring it into an overhead press. And then we're gonna do my fun move that I was talking about before. We'll see if I can do it. And then our last one is our balance move to work those ankles. Alrighty, so 15-second countdown. So we're gonna swing both arms. We're gonna go down into like a half squat while we do it, not real deep. We're gonna bring them up into an overhead press. So let's swing. Go down, up, overhead press. Good. Down, up, overhead press. Good. Overhead press. That's it. Stick that booty out back. Press those arms up. Getting those triceps, biceps, and shoulders. And the booty. That's it. That's it. Push through the heels. Alrighty, so we're going to hold the arms right here. Okay? And we're going to come down into a squat. Relax those arms. Okay, so we're going to squat. We're going to go out into a clam, and we're going to press up. Then we're going to come up, squat, clam, press out, 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 come up. So it's like not a full squat, because you want to be able to clam with those legs. And the press up doesn't actually go straight up, and it doesn't go straight out in front of you either. Okay? Okay, so this last one, we're going to do alternating knee ups with a bicep curl. Okay? So we can balance. So up, nice and slow. Up, good. Up. So this one kind of slows you down, because if you do it too fast, it's too easy. So you got to slow it down. Slow on the arms, slow on the legs. That's it. Bring that knee up. Ah, good. Slow it down. So you have to plant the foot, ground it into the ground. Which side's your better side? Is it your dominant side? Is it your non-dominant side? All right, let's start all over again. We're gonna start those big swings. So we'll give it a big swing first, okay? Getting ready? Starting. Take them behind us. Okay, so we're going to go behind, up, down. Bend the knees, up, down. There you go. I think we've got it. Good job. Try forget to look at the floor when you're doing this. Look out in front of you. Like if you have your mat on the floor, kind of look out past the mat, or a couple, feet in front of you. Don't look straight down at your feet, because that's just gonna make you wanna tip over. Good, keep going. Good job. A few more. Woo, okay. So our next one, okay, remember, we're gonna bring those arms up to chest height. Gonna open those legs up just a little bit so we can get that clam. This is the fun one. I think it's fun. Okay, we're gonna squat, open, press up, come up. Squat, open, press up, come up. Squat, open, press up, come up. Squat. I know you're tired of hearing me say that. I will stop saying that. Unless you really need me to. But don't forget the clam. I mean, that's the most fun part. Remember, just down there, and we get to open. And then don't forget that press up. Okay, so what I was saying about the press up, it's not really like up over your head, and it's not straight out in front of you. So it's just a little bit of a raise. So whatever you can do to get it up. Okay, last one. What is the last one? Oh yeah, bicep curl. Slow. Slow and steady wins the race. So I'm gonna start this leg. So up we go. And then back down. So don't go too fast. So I find it much harder to go slow because one side of me, because you're shifting your weight, and then my one side does not like it at all. And the other side's not too bad today. You know, you have your days where you can balance no problem, and then you have days where you're not balancing very well. And 9 times out of 10, it's because you've not drank enough water, and so you need to watch that, okay? Water, water, water. It helps with all of that that's going on in your head. So you have to make sure that you're drinking enough water to keep all the fluids in your body in balance. So that's what's going to mess you up if you're not drinking enough water. Coffee doesn't count. Anything with caffeine is going to mess you up. And that's probably my culprit, because I let myself have caffeine today, and I tried to drink water, but probably not enough. So that's what I'll be drinking tonight. And it makes a big difference in your balance. And you know what? That's how accidents happen. And as people get older, they have a tendency to stop drinking water. And you need to make sure that you continue to drink lots and lots of water as you age, because, we still need it. Okay, you ready? Last 2 exercises. Then we have an ab blast and a cool down, and we're all done. Okay, weights here. Squat, clam, press up. Huh? Do you know the drill? Have you heard it like 10 times? Yeah? I'm sure you have. Here we go. Oh, that clam feels good. Down. So where do you feel the clam? Where do you think you're supposed to feel the clam? I feel it, oh gosh, I feel it in my quads, really. But you can feel it in the inside of your thigh. You can feel it in your ankles. Just depends on where you're weak, really. That's what most exercises are. It's where you're weak. Oh, darn, missed one. Okay, last one. Okay, roll the shoulders back. Stand nice and tall. Bend your knees a little bit. Probably didn't say that before. Don't push your knees back. Soft knees, flat knees, soft knees. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Good job. breathe. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm sweating to beat the band. Holding it here. Ooh, look at that. That was good. Let's see if this side's good. No, that side's not as good. This side's good. I like that side. Let's try the other side again. Last side. All right. So that's that one. Quick drink, last 2 minutes. Okay. Stop. Okay. Fix it. 2-minute ab blast. And down to 2 minutes. Oops. All right. I'm sorry, I messed that up. There we go. Okay, now we're ready. Almost had you only going for 20 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna turn to the side. This leg's gonna hold your weight. This leg's gonna go up and down. We're gonna do ski. Ready, go. Bring it in. Pull the tummy in. That's right. So you're not putting weight on that leg that's moving, that knee that's drawing up. Don't fall into that leg. All the weight staying in that supporting leg, the one that's not moving. When we hear that buzzer, we're going to turn. Okay, we're changing that weight. Okay, other leg now. Good job. That's it. Pull it in. Breathe. I know you can hear me. All right, open up nice and wide. Touch side to side. Bring that arm back behind you. We're getting a good rotation through the waistline. That's it. Little lunge, little toe tap. Okay, here we go. We're going to touch, come up, side to side. Touch, side to side. Touch, side to side. So I'm trying to get the opposite side every time I come back up. So now I'm going to go to the left. Now I'm going to go to the right. But I'm getting both sides. Left. Back out to the right. Left. And we're done. All right. That's all of it. All right. Get yourself a drink of water if you need to while I change the timer. And we're going to do our 5 minutes of cool down. Let me use this timer. Okay, 5 minutes of cool down. All righty, big breath in. Big breath. Inhale, exhale, back down. Big inhale, exhale. We're going to take that right leg, out to the side. Big lunge. Over, and then back up. Over. Okay, one more. We're going to hold it. Go ahead and place that elbow onto the leg. Just reach and breathe. Hold it there. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay, turning to the side. Bringing yourself down. Nice low lunge. Chest is up. Don't drop that head. We're just dropping the body a little bit. Low lunge. Now, if you have to be up here, go ahead and be up here. Raise those arms up. Okay, we're going to walk ourselves to the other side. Okay, And we're gonna go across and up, 2, one more, 3, let's hold it here. Nice, good job. Just holding it. Nice side lunge. Okay, let's turn all the way. Now remember, you can hold it here or bring yourself all the way down. Nice low lunge. Keep that head up. Don't drop your head. I need that head above the heart. Good job. Now let's walk ourselves back to the center. Head still above the heart. Walk those feet in a little bit. Hands up onto the legs, above the knees. Stick that tush out. Okay, let's round the back. Roll ourselves up. Good job. Hands behind you. Chin and chest up. Breathe. Knees are still soft. Don't push the knees back. I need them soft. Okay, release. Bring them in front. Interlace those fingers. Press them forward. Lift them up. Good job. Breathe. Okay, we're going to go ahead and release them. And we're going to walk the feet back in. Fingertips behind you. Holding onto that lower back. And we're going to go ahead and do a back bend. Remember, we don't push our hips out. We just melt from the waistline. Head follows the neck. We don't drop the head back. Open the chest. Don't squish it. Open the chest. Okay, inhale, exhale. Let's run the hands down the backside. Okay, chin and chest are still up. Around the front, all the way up to the top. Okay, cross one leg over the other. Side bend. Breathing. Good job. To the other side. Cross. Side bend. Good breathing. Catching that breath. Good job. Bringing it all the way up. Let's take a reverse lunge, pressing it back. So we did a side lunge, kind of reverse lunge earlier, but we're going to really think about pushing that heel down now. Both feet are facing forward. Don't be doing this, okay? I need your hips square. Okay, now let's go ahead and bend the knee and then press it back up. 1, 2, one more, 3. Excellent. Now, all the way in that front leg, let's change. Press the foot back. Now, where are those feet supposed to be? Are they supposed to be in a tightrope? No, because that's how you fall over. So both feet facing forward. Push the heel back. Let's bend the knee. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's bring ourselves forward. Powering up. That's right. Big breath in. Exhale. Let's drop the chin. Pull the belly button in. Again, big breath up. Exhale. Drop the chin now. And up. And bring the arms back down. Let's go ahead and rotate. The arms back a few times. Okay, take a little wide stance. Rotate the hips around and around. Let's do it 3 times. And 3 times the other way. Good. Now drink more water after this, of course. Rule of thumb, 8 ounces before, at least 8 ounces during, and 8 ounces after a workout. This is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43. Have a great evening or day, whenever you're watching this, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.